This story needs a lot more attention. So a Sandoval County Sheriff's detective was sentenced to only 6 years in prison for having over 3,000 images of C.S.A.M on his phone. It's also worth noting there were many videos found as well, but they were doctored to show him in these scenes with victims being as young as 4 years old. Just as a quick note to expose these people, here's where it happened at. The prosecutor wanted a maximum of 15.5 years in prison, which honestly is being generous. Whereas the defense attorney wanted a much lighter sentence that focused more on treatment for this guy. The prosecutor, with the help of her colleagues from the DOJ, presented 11 video and letter testimonies from these victims. There were 15 victims identified, but the investigation turned up over 3,000 images and videos on this guy's devices. The defense attorney's great argument here is that some of these were repeats, so it's not that bad. The prosecutor argued that all of these victims were under 13 years old, but it was later revealed there were some 4 years old or even younger. One of the victims, who is now grown, says she feels re-victimized every time these videos and images are viewed. Here's a couple of sad quotes from her saying, "I am the victim of the worst kind of crime. It feels like I am being essayed every day all over again." The defense attorney recognized that this guy even admitted that he'd done these crimes, but she showed concern that if he did the maximum 15.5 years, he would get no real treatment and would commit similar acts again. She read 2 letters from family members where they described him as a war hero and a nice guy. He has a heart of gold. The family said they didn't want Strand to be removed from their lives. But I'm sure the families of all of these victims didn't want these videos and pictures to be circulating across the internet. This guy had thousands of them on his phone and was distributing them.